Bitcoin is breaking out of this bear flag right now, and this is an urgent warning because this could seriously drop the price of Bitcoin into a full-on bear market. Now, using a candlestick chart here, we've actually adjusted where the next move could land. So you're going to want to pay attention even if you've watched our previous videos. We're going to go over this pattern and a couple of indicators, including the market cycle highs and lows and Protrade Manager, both created using AI, and both are some of the most precise indicators we've ever seen, calling the previous bottom of the bear market perfectly. Before we get into it, though, I just want to introduce myself. How's it going, everyone? My name is Jake with Trade Confident, and as of today, our traders have earned 314 wins and 0 losses over the last 33 months. Last Friday, we talked about shorting Bitcoin while creating big gains and accumulating XRP at the same time with a full asset protection guide. If you are with me in the bearish sentiment, this is a future forecast video you are going to want to watch because it's going to teach you how to make money on the way down. This is exclusive members only content. Access this, the top buy and sell signals, our newspaper, and more at the links in the description down below for 25% off your first month. Getting started, we're trading Bitcoin USD on the daily time frame with the Protrade Manager right now, and I'll be adding the market cycle highs and lows a little bit later. This right here is a bear flag pattern, one of the most bearish signals you can possibly get in the market. It is created basically as an upside down flag. We have the flag pole here, and we have the flag itself being two parallel lines ascending to the upside, and the price is going to trade within these two levels until it breaks down. Now, a breakout is created when you see a candle open and close below the bottom support level. And this is exactly what we see. Let's zoom in a little bit. You're going to see that the price closed just below support. And as long as this closes below the support level, this is considered a breakout and we can expect a move down to the downside. Now, there may be a retest and then drop, but overall, it'll be hard to break back above this level, at least based on traditional analysis. With that in mind, how far down can we expect the price to drop? Well, from traditional analysis, in order to figure that out, we need to copy and paste the flagpole line, and we put the top of the flagpole at the point of breakout right about there. We then drop it, and the bottom of the flagpole is what is likely to be the absolute bottom. This sits at $52,000, and I'm going to tell you right now, I don't expect it to go all the way down. I think $57,000 to $60,000 right around here is more likely, but there is the possibility of moving down to $52,000. Once the price breaks below right here, you can see a bear flag pattern right here too. Once it breaks below the major bear flag level in Bitcoin and crosses back above that, it never crosses back below that area again. So right here sits $50,000, correlating almost exactly to the previous bear flag bottom. Let's take a look at the previous bear market right here. We find the top right here, and once it crosses above this level, it never goes back below it again. We touch it, we don't go back below it, and this happens over and over again. So the $50,000 bottom is absolutely in the cards for Bitcoin, but we are still targeting $57,000 to $60,000 first, and regardless of where the bottom is likely to head, let's enable the market cycle highs and lows, and we're going to disable body, borders, and wick for the candles. And this is going to replace it with the price line using the market cycle highs and lows. Notice that the bear flag doesn't line up exactly. That is a-okay. That's why we want to switch back and forth between candlesticks and market cycle highs and lows. This indicator shows the price line where it closes, not the full data within each candle. So right here, we see we are now sitting in caution. Caution territory in a bull market is often strong bullish sentiment, but in a bear market, let's take a look at the last bear market way back here. We get blue caution, we fall into concern, we drop, we get a little bit of a bear flag pattern right here. We see blue, we drop again. Blue in a bear market is likely to be a continuation signal, and I think that is going to play out here as well. I think this week we could see a reading in concern, and if not, by the end of 2025, concern is likely to be hit. However, it's not until we get the bright cyan fear or the bright green max fear reading, fear or max fear, that we're really looking for potential entries. Again, you're going to see back here, way in the bear market, this is where whenever we see cyan or green, these are major market bottoms. Anyone that bought in this range below $24,000 is massively in profit right now, even though we're deep in a bear market at this time. So we know our targets, fear and max fear. How do we know the exact bottoms to trade? That's where the Protrade Manager comes in. I'm going to say this and I want you to listen. As soon as we reach fear or max fear and no earlier, not in concern, not in caution, only in fear and max fear, am I looking at the Protrade Manager. And once it reaches those levels, I am looking for green dots to call the potential bottoms. You're going to see how well this correlates to bottoms in the market. This is why we watch it so closely. Each of these bought the absolute ideal entry opportunities. You can see they called the exact bottoms of this bear market. And just to be fully transparent, these indicators did not exist at that point, but these indicators do not repaint. So what you saw is what would have happened during that bear market. As the price drops to fulfill this bear flag pattern, I'm looking for fear and max fear. And as soon as we get those, I'm looking for green dots on the Protrade Manager. We're likely to see green dots before we hit fear or max fear. Those could be good long-term dollar cost average entries if you're just trying to throw money in the market, not actively trade it. But if you want to buy the bottom, wait for fear or max fear, and then look for those green dots. We're going to set some alerts real quick. Click create alert, switch this to the market cycle highs and lows, switch it to fear. Once per bar close, click create. Next alert is going to be market cycle highs and lows again. This time it'll be max fear. Once per bar close and click create. Fear and max fear are going to let you know as soon as a candle closes with fear or max fear readings. From there, we are setting the Protrade Manager long entry short take profit alert once per bar close and click create. This will let you know every single time we get green dots. So watch for fear and max fear, and you can either set the alert for long entry short take profit after you get those, or you can just have them all set ready to go so you don't miss out. If you don't have these indicators on your chart, now is the time to snag them. You don't have much time because major moves are happening. If you want deep dive analysis into how you can profit on the way down instead of just buying the bottom, watch the most recent future forecast video. If you're a member, you can also check out top buy sell signals. And this is going to give you a lot of easy information and daily updates on where the markets are at using our new indicators. Watch the newspaper, which updates every few minutes to catch any breaking news. And of course, we have many other benefits for our members. However, our members are getting massive discounts on our indicators, and I want to show you and walk you through the whole process of what that looks like. Head to the description of the video you're watching right now. Membership is the second link, and you're going to sign up here. It's going to be 25% off your first month. That is less than $50 to get started. Once you've signed up, head to the indicator tab, and you are saving $150 off each of the Protrade Manager, the market cycle highs and lows, and the volume bubbles. If you've previously purchased the Pro Indicator Pack or the TC Top and Bottom Finder, email us at betradeconfident@gmail.com to get 60% off. If you haven't, access the biggest discount code available for members at this link. Click Protrade Manager, click I want this, throw in that membership code, fill in your information, click pay. Once the Protrade Manager is added to cart, head to the market cycle highs and lows, add this one to cart, Throw in your membership discount. You're going to get $150 off of each of these. Or if you previously purchased the Pro Indicator Pack or TC Top and Bottom Finder, you're going to get 60% off each. Put in your information here, click pay, and follow the checkout process, and you are good to go. With that, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Remember, trade safe, trade confident, and I'll see you in the membership for this last future forecast video and the next one coming out tomorrow. Don't miss out.